How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. So today we're going to get to a group we've never done before on the channel. We're going to do the Poppy family, and we're going to do their 1969 hit, Which Way You Goin' Billy? And I always really liked this song. It's got a cool vibe, and I'm very excited to do this one today. Before we get going though, if you can all like the video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help me a ton when you do those two things. It helps get my videos out to other people, which helps the channel to grow. All right, here we go. This is going to be a live performance. I've never seen this video before, so it should be kind of cool. Probably not live singing, but who knows? We may come across some live singing here. All right, here we go. Which Way You Goin' Billy by the Poppy family from 1969.
Which way you going, Billy? Can I go too? Which way you going, Billy? Can I go with you? I really love you, Billy, and all this time I thought you loved me, Billy, and you were mine. I'm gonna miss you, Billy, and no, I'm trying. I'm hurting so bad, Billy, I can't help crying. You are my home, babe, my heart and my soul, babe. I'd have nothing to show, babe, if you should go away. You are my home, babe, my heart and my soul, babe. I'd have nothing to show, babe, if you should go.
I really like this song. There's just something about it. SUSANJACKS just has this really cool kind of haunting, a little bit breathy kind of sound, and it really suits this kind of like a very melancholy feel to the song about this poor woman who's still in love with her husband who's leaving, and she just can't seem to let go. Like, she's even saying she's still going to be his wife. And anyway, it's absolutely a gorgeous song. I really like it. And as a Canadian, we heard a lot of the Poppy family when I was growing up. They were very popular, either them or SUSANJACKS on her own. She did some solo stuff as well. Very cool. And you saw at the beginning that they gave you some charting information. Some of it wasn't quite right. It did say that it was a #7 hit in the UK and #2 in the US, but it did hit #1 in Canada. And maybe you can tell me how it did in your area of the world. I'd love to know, to hear if it was actually a hit there as well. Anyway, absolutely fabulous. Love this song. I just love the 1960s, the late 60s, the early 70s. There's just something about the music that came out at that time, and it's very cool. It has a kind of a much more simpler kind of pure feeling that we don't get in a lot of stuff today, and that's too bad, actually. All right, let's rewind this a little bit.
My heart and my soul, babe. I'd have nothing to show, babe, if you should go. Which way you going, Billy? Or need I ask? 'Cause you don't want
Well, they really kind of faded that out very quickly at the end, didn't they? But absolutely fantastic song. I've always really enjoyed that song. Really reminds me of being a kid because it was out at that time, in the late 60s and the early 1970s, when I was just growing up and just starting to really appreciate music. So there's something about some of these kinds of songs that are really kind of dear to me, and I do like this one a lot. So this song actually was originally supposed to be done from a male perspective, but they kind of rewrote it slightly so that Susan could actually sing this song. This song was actually off the Poppy family's first album, and it actually won a Juno Award in 1970, which is the Canadian equivalent of a Grammy Award. And here's a little fun fact about this particular group. If you may have noticed that I called her SUSANJACKS, well, she was married to the man in the video, and his name was Terry Jacks. And if you know who Terry Jacks is, well, you probably do, because he had a very big song in 1973, Seasons in the Sun, and I think that was probably in the top 10 in most places around the world. So maybe you could tell me how that song did as well, but they were quite a good duo. I think they only stayed together, I think they were only married for maybe about 5 or 6 years, but they did a lot of stuff together before they went their separate ways. Anyway, if you'd like to hear other videos I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video and a couple will pop up, and maybe you might be interested in checking them out as well. And if you've made it all the way to the end of the video and you really like what I'm doing on the channel, you can always consider becoming a member of the channel. And all you have to do is click on the join button. It'll give you all the information that you possibly need, and you can decide if you'd like to be a member of my community. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.